I'm going to speak again from my journey's perspective. I was underweight for a long time. Once I started to realize that I was working out, I was eating well, and that directly affected my body, gave me that such a sense of control over my body for me to realize that, oh, okay, whatever I'm doing is working on my body. So ultimately, all that blame that I did saying, okay, I'm blaming my genetics, I'm blaming my parents' genetics, all of that was just a myth. Okay, not completely. Genetic plays a huge role, but you gain control over how your body weight functions. Okay, you're obese, your malnutrition, you can control that by getting into a fitter lifestyle. Now, fitter lifestyle doesn't mean just running 2 kilometers or doing 100 push-ups. It also means eating well. Okay, it also means controlling your diet, eating the right food. Prevents chronic illness, as I've mentioned before. All the chronic illnesses that I did talk about. Okay, you can prevent these. How? By pumping blood into your entire body, cell regeneration, all of that biology nonsense. All the takeaway from all of this is the fact that you stay fit and you eat right, most of the diseases you'll never hear about. Improves mood and reduces stress. This is a very important aspect, okay, for especially for college going students. How does it improve mood and reduce stress? Okay, so cortisol is it's the hormone that is produced in the body that causes stress. Okay, stress, sadness, depression, all of these are hormones in the body. So when cortisol is released, okay, you start feeling stress, you start feeling low, you start panicking. When you start working out, when you start exerting your body, the pushing or the pumping of cortisol in your body is limited. At the same time, improving mood. Improving mood is done by another hormone in your body called serotonin. So serotonin is pumped into the body after your workout, which is somewhat like a painkiller for the body. At the same time, it is a feel-good hormone. So both of these combine together, where your stress levels are going down and your feel-good element is coming and increasing in the body. That drastically improves your entire body's mental and physical well-being because both of them go hand in hand. Builds confidence. This again is personal. Most people, there might be people who have less body fat. There might be people who have more than required body fat. Again, just because you have more body fat than the other person doesn't mean you're unhealthy. At the same time, if your BMI is higher than the required amount, you are unhealthy. Loving your body, which again is probably one of the most important things you need to figure out now because it can be a major issue later on. Loving your body has nothing to do with how your body looks. Okay. And write it down, put it to your head. It does not depend on your body because no matter how much you work on your body, how much you chisel it, okay, you will never be happy with the body that comes out of it. Okay. That's called body dysmorphia. But at the same time, you start working on yourself, you start seeing results. Okay. That automatically builds self-love because you're working towards yourself, right? You're working on your body. You start seeing results on your body. You realize that you're in control of your body. So that the conclusion of that is that I'd say accelerates self-love, loving your body. Building confidence has a direct link with loving your body. Okay. And it is a very important, very, very important to love your body at this stage. Because if you break that fundamental aspect that I don't like how I look, it's going to cause a lot of problems later on because it's difficult to get it back. Strength and discipline. For me, it is no longer a task to wake up at 6:30 in the morning and go to the gym. It was very difficult before on because with engineering, having to sleep at 3 or 4 at night, not being able to wake up, not being able to go to college. But somehow every day I made it a point to go to the gym, at least even half an hour, 45 minutes. Screw it. Whatever I can, I'll do it. It builds that sense of discipline in you. Once that is done, your schedule does not move. Okay. No matter what comes up, you'll always know that you have to give time to the gym or you have to work out at home or you have to do whatever routine, fitness routine that you have to do. You build that discipline. Strength obviously comes with something called a progressive overload on your body. Okay. A progressive overload on your muscles, which means today, if you run to look 2 kilometers and you run 2 kilometers for an entire week, The next week, you might be able to run 2.5 kilometers because the body is already subject to, or it can already take the impact of 2 kilometers. Okay, so that's how you build strength in the body, and that keeps going on. It's called progressive overloading. Better academics. This is something that might interest most of y'all because, as far as I've been told, the community is full of academics. Okay, so now you combine all of these points and you realize that it makes a major impact on how your day-to-day routines go.